Hey, so I want to talk to you today about the ERC credit, Employee Tax Credit, and how to properly pitch it correctly to any potential client. So, introduced in the CARES Act in 2020 from the government in response to COVID, they created a lot of programs to help small businesses and large businesses alike to recover and stay in business. Now, this program was originally created during the same time as PPP, but you couldn't qualify for both. Or you needed a 50% reduction in revenue, which very few companies qualified for. Or they just went ahead and they got the PPP, so they couldn't even qualify for this one. Fast forward a year later, or 2 years later, and then when Biden took office, they went in and they changed the act because they saw how much money was left in it. So let's say there's about 500 billion or so, and that number is quickly diminishing as more and more companies realize there have been changes. So the act was amended to allow companies to get the ERC credit in addition to the PPP credit. So that changes everything for almost every single company. And in addition, the 50% decrease in revenue was changed to 20%, as well as they added an or feature. So instead of just decreased revenue, you could also have a disruption in the supply chain. And that really affects almost every single business. About 80% of businesses right now can still qualify for it. So we're here to raise awareness and let those businesses know that there's money sitting here from the government waiting for you to use. And the beauty of this, it is a tax credit. You're literally getting the money back that you paid in payroll taxes for your employees. Now, how much money? It's up to $26,000 per employee. And this is calculated based upon in 2020 and in 2021, certain quarters if you had W-2 employees. Now, it's only W-2 employees, not independent contractors. So you always want to make sure you have that clarification. And now with this, you really want to build kind of some excitement because almost everyone qualifies and it's a very easy process. Now, a lot of people, they just haven't heard of this. And one big reason too is because they rely on their accountants to file their taxes. But accountants aren't in the payroll business. So they don't file the 940 forms, the 941s, or 943s. And they probably haven't stayed up to date with the tax code. So a lot of them aren't even aware that you can get this and the PPP. So when you're talking to people, you want to tell them, look, the biggest thing you're going to do is get qualified. Let's make sure and let's see how much money you can get. It's a very easy form. I'll send you the link. We'll go to the website. We can do it with me on the phone. It literally takes 5 to 7 minutes. So get them to do this while you're on the phone with them. Get them excited. Let them see the number. I mean, if they have 20 employees, that can be up to $520,000 they can get back. And that's a lot of money. I know I don't want that. So walk them through that. And at the end, it's going to ask them to upload some documents. Now, your job isn't done here. You need to follow up with them and make sure that they do it. Because a lot of times they don't know where to get these documents. I mean, really, depending on what payroll company they're with, some of them even have kind of automated features where they can even plug in with our kind of software. And if not, just kind of guide them and tell them what documents they need. I'll make another video to kind of go over the documents and how to properly explain it all. But it's a very simple pitch. You want to get them excited, get them qualified, build rapport, and kind of go from there.